guys, because this group means a lot to me, and these challenges mean a lot to me because I'm accountable. Because I push myself where I normally wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, I got an excuse. Doctors told me I could only do 60%. Yeah, I just had surgery last year. They told me to take it easy. I have excuses. They're always in the back of my head. And I don't think of them as excuses when I'm thinking of them. I mean, it's a rational reason, a medical reason. I shouldn't be doing that. But that's not true. I got the release, talked to my doctor. I stay in touch with them very regularly. Luckily, I work in the same building as my doctor, so I can be in contact pretty regularly. But it's just pretty exciting. I thought I couldn't do keto or a low-carb diet. So I'm diabetic. Might throw me into ketoacidosis. It's not so much that I can't. I just have to monitor things a little more than you guys do. Got to monitor my sugar. Got to monitor, my levels a lot more often, like multiple times a day. My sugar's been running a little low. She already decreased my medications. So that's exciting too. But just wanted to thank you guys, tell you I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Heading into work now. Bye.
Okay, so first of all, Angela, that was amazing. I cried like 100 times. And not necessarily a bad cry. Totally just missed my face there. I can relate a little bit as far as like a little bit different. Back when I was struggling from depression, and not that I don't now, but I think I finally got out of that mindset. And it's funny because all the doctors were telling me you can't work, you got too many things, you need SSI and all these things. And the depression got so bad because I just felt, just like you're saying, the best you're ever going to be is 60%. I just wish that doctors and the medical community would give us a little bit more hope. It got so bad, just like the 60%. They said, well, maybe you can get into like some type of hobby or something because you can basically chalk up work as done. You can't concentrate, you can't focus, the mania is so uncontrollable. You're never going to be a productive member of society and stuff. So it got to a point to where I didn't want to live, and I didn't want to live each and every single day, and I really, really wanted to die. Because I figured, if I can't get what I want out of this life, what the hell's the point of delaying the inevitable? And I will say, first of all, your strength is amazing. I have a friend, I've talked about him before. He's kind of a jerk. We don't talk anymore because he's a drug addict and stuff. But his dad had the same thing that you had. And I think I don't know if it was the exact same thing, but very similar. He ended up with some problems with his intestines. They opened him up. What happens is they accidentally nicked the intestines, and the intestines spilled over, and he ended up getting septic and stuff. So they kept him open with an open wound in his abdomen for months and months, and he ended up passing away. And it's not a joke. Health is not a joke. And the fact that you have pulled yourself out of that mindset is beyond beautiful. And you got to keep going because, like you're saying, you do end up with those excuses hanging over your head and literally letting them control your life. And it sucks because a lot of the times we're not the ones that give us ourselves these excuses. And we start believing what people are telling us because we look up to authority, we look up to doctors, we look up to medical professionals, we look up to psychiatrists, psychologists, and things like that. And a lot of the times they deplete our hope almost indefinitely. And I'm not saying at fault to them, but a lot of the times, they can tell one person that you have no hope, and they can tell another person that they have no hope, and two people will take it totally differently. So they have to maybe consider how they are saying things to us and stuff, because life is very delicate. Life is a very delicate balance, and to be completely honest, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But the thing that you need to be extremely proud of is the fact that you are no longer controlled by 60%. I don't think I could put my leg in a fucking stirrup. And I'm proud of you for that, and that's amazing. I will also say thank you so much for saying things so kind about healthy living for a healthy life. And it really is more than a group. I talked about this a little bit the other day. I don't want to give up anymore. I want to keep going, and I want to keep going because I see other people that want to keep going. And there's people that suffer from depression, anxiety, bipolar, eating problems, weight issues, and healthy living for a healthy life is just an amazing complex of people from so many different walks of life. And this just proves, although your situation is completely different, it's touching my heart. And my situation may touch somebody else's. So always feel free to share openly about these things. And that's what healthy living for a healthy life is about, expressing yourself and getting the stuff out there and working through it and becoming bigger and better and stronger than you were yesterday. So thank you, Angela, kindly. And all I have to say is 60% is not something you were defined by. The 80 and above that you're talking about now is where you're going. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to week 2. You guys keep up the good work. And if any of you guys have a story that you would like to share, please feel free. It's okay. Like, it's a private group. Nobody here is going to judge you. It's not about that. Nobody's going to bully you. Nobody's going to pester you. Nobody's going to send you rude messages. If they do, I'll climb through that messenger and whoop somebody's ass. Don't play. There's no bullies here. There's no people judging you here because you've had a hard life and stuff, and or you got mixed up in circumstances. Anyway, I don't want to babble. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Angela, and everybody else. Keep up the good work.